FIFA is back with the same shit you've seen over and over again. It's a moment where all football fans around the world have been waiting for. After getting bored of the past FIFA beforehand around Christmas time and patiently awaiting for the new game to be released, of course. With this next gen game comes all of its new features, something that will revolutionise the football video gaming landscape and completely reinvent the way the game is played.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
In your first couple of matches, the gameplay does its best to replicate the realism of football. It seems that the gameplay is a lot slower and feels lifelike at first, but after a while, it still turns into the arcadey, fast-paced 10 goals a game. All of this depends on your playstyle, and you'll have to avoid button mashing, as it's a lot easier for you to give the ball away. Plan well, and you may just score an important goal. If you're too aggressive, it seems like your players will make mistakes from time to time, and you'll concede. In this game, there is a good balance of shooting styles, whereas if you've played the past couple of games, you'll know that the finesse shot was the shot to use. And for some reason, they've taken away the fast free kick option. But don't worry, there are still more of a variety of shots that can be used against you after you have a heroic comeback, just to end up conceding a goal in the final moments of the match, after making a mistake that will cost you the whole game. The one thing that many people don't talk about are the bangers on the soundtrack, especially with the World Cup mode that brings in the classics of the past games to make them into a mega anthem playlist. This certainly tries to redeem the frustrating gameplay, as you painstakingly try to earn coins and not waste your month's wage to buy in-game currency on the Ultimate Team mode. But of course, this isn't a review. This is me being eager to platinum FIFA 23. Okay, so the first trophy we got was called Power Shot, which requires the player to score a goal using the newly introduced Power Shot mechanic. And the second trophy we earned was called the Winning Formula. This had to be earned in the Ultimate Team mode. I would have to build a squad that would reach the max chemistry points rating total of 33. To keep it simple, I would find a suitable formation and just use players from the same league in their correct positions to max out the total chemistry. The third trophy we get was called Squad Building Connoisseur, and it's another simple trophy to earn if you play the Ultimate Team mode. You just have to complete 10 squad building challenges. A Moment of Your Time is the next trophy we go for, and it shows the player to the new game mode added on the Ultimate Team, which I actually really enjoy playing. It focuses on the short and sometimes real life scenarios of games that have happened in the past, along with multiple different challenges as well. All you have to do is just complete one FUT moment. With the Tactical Tinkerer trophy, all you have to do is edit a game plan. You can edit in any of the sliders shown, in which you'll create your own custom tactic in the Ultimate Team mode. A trophy you think would be simple but did take me a couple of attempts to do was called Dead Ball Specialist, which was to score a goal from a free kick. So I would take my attempts in the free kick scenario in the Ultimate Team Moments mode, as if you miss you can just restart the challenge. With the Intuition and Execution trophy, we had to win a penalty shootout without missing. Again, I would just do this in the Moments mode, as it would put you straight into the scenario instead of replaying the whole game. Thankfully, this mode was an easy access to the penalty shootout, as I did lose my first attempt. I only realised after getting the trophy, could you imagine if I had to play a whole game again just to be in with a chance to get the trophy? To get Safe House to unlock, you just had to play a game on the Ultimate Team Friendlies mode, playing any of the house rules matches such as No Rules or Mystery Ball. I had to play a full match to get this, so if you do play well and the opponent quits, you won't actually get the trophy to unlock. So something that sounds so easy did end up becoming a little frustrating. With the First of Many trophy, you have to complete and win your first Pro Club Seasons League match. This mode in my opinion is the most fun, overtaking the Ultimate Team game to be my new favourite mode. To unlock the Park and the Bus trophy, all you have to do is keep 10 clean sheets, which is not conceding a goal in 10 games in the Ultimate Team Squad Battles mode. This is an offline mode where you play against other people's created teams. If you play the online mode in Ultimate Team enough, you'll eventually get a trophy called Let the Games Begin. What you have to do is earn enough FUT Champions qualification points, which you get after playing an online divisions game to qualify for the FUT Champions playoffs. A weekly game mode where the matches are more competitive but the rewards are higher. Another trophy where you have to be consistent in is called Monumentous Achievement. To get this, you have to play enough scenarios to earn 100 stars in the Ultimate Team Moments mode. For the lifelike trophy, all we had to do was complete a season with the real manager and his original team. At the time of recording, Graham Potter was just introduced as the new Chelsea manager. He used to manage Swansea, which is a team I support, so I just decided on picking him. To get this, I just went to the calendar and just simmed all the way to the end of the season, in the hopes that the team would be stable enough for me not to get the sack. The next couple of trophies we aimed to get involved having to play the Pro Clubs modes quite a bit. As it is quite grindy, I decided to put together some clips of my team's comebacks and a few great goals my pro had scored. So enjoy the next couple of clips as we progress through the levels.
I'm taking the draw, boys, by the way. I'm taking the draw.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. You got that down tonight, haven't you?
I know.
You got that locked in tonight. Oh,
Lovely.
fucking hell. Clinical.
I like how when we need to get a goal, it's just like pass to Tommy and get us a goal.
Hey,
No, it's fair
nothing
game.
wrong with that.
No, I know. Sometimes you just have to get that sure thing.
Oh, couldn't wait the fucking ball. Like, Jesus Christ.
Infraction.
Just a little hat trick for Lehman.
He's cruising today. He's in cruise.
I know. What's that, your 6th goal?
7, boy.
So yeah, I think, yeah, 7 actually.
We'll be modest and say 6. You can't watch that before you go to bed. You'll fucking kill yourself.
I'm open.
Oh,
nice.
pick that out.
Nice shot.
That's a
That was a
definite
stinger.
pick that out, isn't it?
He's up the map, but he's just fucking scorpion.
Wow.
That's venomous.
That's fucking venom, that is. What the fuck?
Lehman. Firing it in. And it goes! 2 goals!
This has been a really bad performance from their team.
Yeah,
What
lovely
a
goal.
Could be dangerous.
Oh, lovely. That's what we needed. Minute before the
Right
end as
foot
well.
as well.
Now, surely.
That'll do.
Not completely solved.
What a goal.
Oh, nice goal. Game's back on.
Fucking hell. That's an insane goal. Holy shit. Flippin' heck, Lehman boy.
Jesus.
That's so stupid, isn't it? Like, it's ridiculous.
I think we all needed that to lift our spirits.
Yeah.
Right, I saw you do it and I was like, no way, he's just going in.
That's goal of the fucking season, that though. Goal of the year. Forget that. I don't think anyone's topping that.
Nah.
Plenty of support here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been...
He stole a hat trick.
He
Yeah.
prevented Dyer from like having like, oh my god.
Where's this guy been? Huh? What the fuck?
Sinead!
Sinead. This is
Right
your
footer.
active feet.
Jesus.
That's a hat trick. Sometimes you just gotta let them know, Tom, like, of a shot.
Go on.
Oh, nice ball.
Let's go.
Lovely goal.
Boy.
Plenty of support here.
Oh, what a goal.
Oh, lovely.
That's what we needed, man. Good shit. Good shit,
that
Lehman.
like went to the air for ages. Didn't know what was going on.
Love that. Oh, look at
Look at the man.
Oh, 9.3! Love it.
Stadia in world football. We're at
Oh,
Mama, did you see the glance then? Like, shit.
Hey, she messing around.
for analysis.
So to get the next trophy called On the Way Up, you must reach level 7 in a season in Volta Football or Pro Clubs. Each season lasts around a month and the max level is 20, so it's not that hard to get. The leveling points are earned playing either games of the 2 Pro Clubs modes. With the Specialist Trophy, you have to unlock an archetype in Pro Clubs. This is essentially a perk you get after putting enough points into a specific skill tree. I just had a goalkeeper as one of my play styles, and I think this was the easiest way to reach an archetype for us to get the trophy after leveling up a few times, as I thought this is the quickest position you could put points into. As you earn points in either mode, they are shared. So even if you just play the one Pro Clubs mode, it doesn't really matter. You can still put points earned into the Volta Pro skill tree. This will unlock the Volta's Best trophy, which is to reach level 90 overall with your avatar in the Volta Football mode. Okay, so for this next trophy, I completely overanalyzed. It's called the Teamwork Works Trophy. You have to win a Volta Squads match with 3 friends. I only have 2 friends that have this game, but they weren't free to get involved at the time, so I was adding everyone that I had matched up with in the lobby and invited them into the party. It turns out you don't even need to add people, you just need a squad full of players. After playing a few games, I'd unlocked many pieces of clothing, so all I had to do to get the Fresh Fit trophy was just to change an item in the Outfit tab. With the clothing customization options, I'd buy an item from the Volta shop using Volta coins. These are earned through playing to unlock the Shop Till You Drop trophy. To get the Sharing is Caring trophy, all I had to do was purchase a shareable item from the Volta shop. For the Becoming Unplayable trophy, it is similar to getting the Archetype trophy. But this time, you have to unlock all the traits within the skill tree in Pro Clubs. So I made a defender playstyle and put all the points I had earned so far into the defending tab. Another simple one to unlock is called Football is Everything. All you have to do is just play a women's football match. The next trophy was called Girl Power, which involves you having to win a tournament using a team from a women's league. Turns out that you can get this really quick by just simulating the games, so I picked a strong team that I knew I could get away with simming matches with. I ended up deciding on picking Chelsea since they have been a really solid team the past couple of seasons. All you have to do to get the European Legend trophy was to win the UEFA Champions League final. You can do this quickly by just going into the kickoff mode and selecting the final. Now, with the Bring It On trophy, you had to play and win a match with the competitive settings turned on during any offline mode. To do this quickly, I did first to 1 goal and scored straight from kickoff. This was the fastest way I could think of getting the trophy. I didn't have footage for this, so I had to use the trophy recording from the PlayStation. Back into the Ultimate Team mode, and we have to play at least a match of 3 different goal songs to get the Tune Your Club trophy. Another trophy which you have to be persistent with if you want to get it is called Training Addict, where you have to complete all main menu skill games. You'll definitely get bored during this trophy, but sometimes you need to persist with trophies you don't want to do to get the platinum. So with the I Played Them All trophy, we have to reach milestone 3 in a FUT Division Rivals season. This means that we have to play 90 games to reach milestone 3, and it should pop. Doesn't matter if you win, lose or draw, you just have to take a really long time to play the 90 games. For the Make the Grade trophy, you have to receive an A grade in the Pro Club skill game. I just picked a mode which was easy for my pro to do, so I decided on doing the basic movement skill game, as that was one of the simplest drills to achieve an A grade on. It really would be harder not to get an A grade than getting one in this mode. And for the 30th trophy, we have to get another A rating, but a transfer negotiation. I got this while playing manager mode with Swansea, and I saw that Messi was going to be out of contract. I was curious to see if I could actually sign him to join the club, and due to the realistic transfers manager mode is known for, he of course signed. Right, I really struggled with this one, as for you to get the full house trophy, you had to play and complete a cup house rules match in pro clubs. But the cup games are only a limited time event during the weekends, and that's when usually me and my mates are out. So if you want to get this trophy, make sure you plan in advance. Right, okay, for this one, I didn't have a spare PS5 controller, but I did manage to borrow a friend's one for this next trophy called Best of 5. I needed to play 5 head-to-head matches with a friend on the kickoff mode. So I just put the games to 3 minutes, score, and just wait for the game to finish. On the player career mode, I would see what objectives were before the match and pick the best choice of what suited to my playstyles out of the 3 given to get us the aiming high trophy, which was to complete 10 enhanced objectives across all matches. We're jumping back and forth here, but back to the Volta for the last time. Through playing the games, you earn money to spend in the shop to get different items. So to get the full wardrobe trophy, we would have to unlock 50 different vanity items. Back to the player career mode now, and multitasking is the next trophy we got. To get this, we had to complete 10 or more activities during the season. These decisions we can make are to do certain objectives that helps us boost points in this next trophy we go for. But before I move on to the next trophy, I have to say after doing a little research, it turns out that both these next 2 trophies can be glitched, which could have me start the career mode from scratch. I really didn't want to boost this trophy and enjoy the career mode for all of its new features. The thing is, the player career mode is massively broken in my opinion. Most of the time I would go and do the highlights option instead of playing the whole game, because I feel like that would get quite repetitive after a while. When doing this, you pretty much lose or draw every single game, even if you do well in the highlights. Along with this, sometimes you get a shot on goal, and as the ball's going in, the game moves on to the next highlight, not giving you the goal. I mean, look at the scores in some of these highlights. I score, but it skips, and then all of a sudden the opposition is winning. It just seems so unfair. Some games you'd be winning or drawing in the 89th minute, and when it skips to full time, your team loses 5-2. It's shocking. This is extremely frustrating for me, as if you lose, you don't get much points for winning, and you end up just feeling robbed. These objectives don't even make any sense either. Have a look at this. Get at least 1 goal or assists. The game is 2-2 and somehow I have 11 goal involvements. Another one, the game is 1-0 and I have 4 assists. This doesn't make sense. Not only would it do this in the normal settings, but even after putting the sliders to benefit me, such as shot and pass error at 0% to make the game even more arcadey than what it already is, the game would still freeze frame and move on to the next highlight. There is literally no point of using this highlights mode if you're thinking of doing a career mode. Perhaps with a better team it might be more fair, you might get lucky, but if you're playing with a team outside the top 4, I would not even bother. But for us to earn the Balanced Path trophy, we had to earn 40% personality in 2 personality types of our choice. This took way longer than expected, and I spent days on this, when with a little research it should have been just minutes. So after nearly a week of playing in the career mode, I realised I made a massive mistake, and it would have been impossible to spread the points out with the time I put into the game already. So after looking up a guide, it turns out that I could almost instantly get the trophy by just using Mbappe and going to the activities tab. When there, I'm going to pick an activity that shares 2 of the 3 personality types early on in the first season. This of course would then get the points to spread out, whilst I haven't earned any of the 3rd personality type. I'm sure listening to this can get really boring, but we got to do it for the trophy. After doing that, we would then move on to the Dazzling Personality Trophy. For us to get this, we would need to have a personality trait being over 75% dominant. We would have to go and create another career mode save, this time with the keeper, and just put points into the Virtuoso personality. The plan was to only sim games, and to do the trainer mode where we would do drills that would only give us the Virtuoso personality points. We would have to get to tier 3, which for us to get to would have to earn over 75,000 personality points. To make it easier, I would max out the players' stats and then move the world's best players into a random league where they could easily win lots of games. Another problem I had at the start was that I wasn't earning any points, but but after testing and making sure I did lots of investments, along with the activities relating to my personality choice, I would gradually earn a few and level up. Getting past the first tier was the hardest, but thankfully things got quicker the more it dragged on. Because I maxed out my player before I created the save, he would play well and even score, which is a weird sight having to keep a score a fair few goals during the season. This took a couple of hours to get after painstakingly making a load of bad choices in my first save. This also took a long time to get, as finding time to play with friends is awkward when you're an adult. All we had to do for the In Cahoots trophy was to win 10 co-op games with online friends in FUT squad battles or FUT division rivals. I thought that doing division rivals would have been solid, so to make it easier, we would just win against 10 badly rated teams in the squad battles mode. For the Chosen One trophy, the last one we needed to earn before the Platinum, we would have to reach 200 club appearances with the player in FIFA Ultimate Team. So I had Partey in my very first pack, and I played with him since the start. And after getting all of the other trophies beforehand, I was only a handful of games away from reaching the 200 appearances mark with him. And after doing that, we finally got our well-earned Platinum trophy, Accolade Collector. This is the first FIFA game that I have ever platinumed, and I'm actually quite proud of getting it. In future, I'll try and put my reactions in instead of just post commentary. Thank you all for watching the video, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.